Hi everybody, Tabby here, and I have a project share. I broke into my Rosie Posie Kit, which was her last kit, and it was called Box of Surprises, and it was just loaded with all sorts of goodies to create tons of different projects. And so this little mini journal is the first thing that I created. And it's kind of a funny story. In Rosie's kit, the bag, she included some long pieces of this cardboard. And I took it thinking that it was, to be used as part of a project, and used it for the base of my little journal here. And when I talked to Rosie about it, a couple of weeks after I made it, she laughed and said, "Well, Tammy, that cardboard was to keep some of the papers that she had included in the kit from getting smushed or, crinkled or curled up during the shipping process." So I actually used real, what some people consider to be junk, in this little journal. I love reusing cardboard. So I cut up my boxes from Amazon and etc. And keep the pieces because you can make something like this. And it's pretty sturdy when you use the cardboard. So this is what I did. It's pretty little. It's probably about 3.5 by 3.5 probably is the measurements. And so I started out with a piece of cardboard and folded it in half. And then I put some scrapbooking paper on each side of it. And I painted it with a real light pink chalk paint just to give it some interest. And then Rosie included a beautiful piece of fabric that has roses on it. So this fabric was my inspiration for this little journal. So to reinforce the spine here, I used a piece of her fabric. And then I started using different appliques that came in the kit, pieces like book pages, and I broke into my own stash of German scraps. These are those German, what are they called? German die scraps, I think. Anyways, I have a whole little container of them, and I've cut these. These are all different roses, and they come on a sheet. I'm sure you've seen them before. German die scraps, that's what they're called. But anyways, I cut them down so they'll fit in my little container here that I keep in my embellishment tote. And, when I want to use them, I just kind of thumb through and find like this is a cute little floral arrangement. Just thumb through and see what I like, and I'll use it on my projects. So this little journal, I decided to focus on using the German die scraps for the embellishing of it. So you can see on the cover, here's a German die scrap. And then there's some dictionary paper that Rosie had included. And then I've got some lace this looks like it's some of her avocado dyed lace. And then I've just layered up a little bit of a collage. These buttons were included in the kit. So this is a real pretty old looking goldish yellow button. And then I put a flat back rose that Rosie had also included in the kit. I just popped that on top of that button. And then this is an applique that was white. I colored it with I think I used my Copic markers on that. And then I was using this as inspiration, to tie in the fabric and then the applique. So then we go inside. You can see it's pretty sturdy, pretty thick and sturdy. And then this was in Rosie's kit, this little flower embellishment. And then I've got the inside I painted with a green color chalk paint, and then I laid down some book paper that Rosie included. Here's a distressed piece of lace that I put down, and this is a pocket right here. And all of the scrapbook paper that I used was also included in the kit from Rosie. Okay, and here's I used piano roll paper and another German die scrap here. This is some of the paper in the kit. Just use that to cover this little spine. Here was a ticket in the kit. And then some of Rosie's beautiful avocado. I believe this is avocado dyed paper. Yep, just a little notebook. And then again, the piano roll paper for the cover, the front and the back. So I'll pop that in there. And then I loved this scrap, so I just used it on a page, just something pretty to look at. And then we turn the page here, and I've got more of the pretty paper that Rosie included in the kit. And then one of my dictionary pages she included was D's, and it had the word diary. So I thought, oh, that's cute. I'll put that down there in the corner of this pocket here. There's another die scrap. And then here is another little die scrap. And this, I think this was an old bank receipt of some sort that I bought in one of Aaron Klosner's ephemera kits. So I just created a little, kind of a little folio with some more, oh, I know what I did. I did these. This is Rosie's avocado dyed paper. So I thought that would just be something neat to have, maybe a little secret notes. You can write underneath it too. But I just liked that. So see, it's a, I just ripped this, I don't know if it was, it looks like it was some sort of check receipt or something. But I ripped it in half and used half of it for the little notebook. And then this is all of Rosie's coffee dyed paper. Let's see, she included this in the kit. Her avocado dyed paper, I buy that every chance I get, so I had some of that in my stash. And then here is another page. And then this bingo card was included. I cut it down, made a little, I don't know what you'd call this. Little type of file note card, I guess. And then here is another German die scrap. Hope you can see that. And then the back is some ledger scrapbook paper. You could write on the back. And then it just tucks in this little pocket, and this is paper that Rosie included, and another German die scrap. That goes in here. And then, yeah, just a side pocket there with another German die scrap. I really liked working with these. They kind of add dimension, but they're, you know, they're flat, but they, just the way they look adds dimension. So here's another, I liked this large one, so I did kind of the same thing I did back at the beginning. Just use that up on one of the pieces of paper. And then here's the back part, and there's another German die scrap with some distressed, it looks like a doily that was included in the kit, and I just cut a piece off it and distressed it. Then here's some more book page, and then I did the same thing to the back, painted it with a like a light green, a mint green chalk paint, and then it looks like I went over it, maybe dry brushed over it this with a light pink color. It's been a while since I made this, so I can't remember everything I did. But here's some more piano roll paper, and I just made a little thing with note paper in it, and then the note paper is actually piano roll paper. And then I lined the inside with music paper, and I tried to keep the, you know, so the words dreams, eyes are the words that show. Here's some more music paper, a piece of lace, and another teeny tiny little rose German die scrap. And then kept the words here. I might put something over that to cover those staples. What did I, oh, when I stapled the paper. Yeah, I'm probably going to add some maybe washi, floral washi or something to cover those up. And then this was just, oh, I'm not done with this. I'm going to embellish this I'm going to do a little teeny tiny German die scrap. I'll find something in here that'll work. But I'll finish that. That's too big. I'll find something. Just, oh, I like this. Ooh, that's pretty. You see, I kept the connectors, so I'll fussy cut around those. But I think I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that I think I'm going to put it right there. So, yep, I'll just glue that on, and after I fussy cut the little connector pieces off it, And then you could write on the back. So I'm going to keep that in here so I don't forget to do that. And then there's the back using that pretty paper. My closure is seam binding. Yeah, no, this is sorry. And had some pretty pink that I thought really went well with all my color, you know, the roses, some eyelets. So just used my crocodile, and that's that. And it's just a fun little, it was a lot of fun to make. It didn't take long. And these are perfect to include in Happy Mail, especially nowadays if you just want to send someone just a little package to perk them up. Something like this is, I think it would do the trick. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody is staying well and safe. And I should have some more time to do some more videos. My next video, I'm going to share the prize I won in the Jersey Crafters 1,000 subscriber giveaway on her YouTube channel. I won a gorgeous package from Deborah Ensley. So that'll be the video that's coming up next. So I hope you watch, and until next time, take care, be safe, and God bless you. Bye-bye.